Hello everyone, Junior D back, the second video. Just want to say thank you to everyone that watched last week. Really appreciated, and I was quite shocked actually that people actually took the time and checked it out. And yeah, so if you watch them, I'll put them out. I'm aiming to like do one every week, every week and a half, something like that. Not been up to much, to be honest. A lot of, like what I said last week, really, the gaming and catching up with the fight in the UFC and boxing over the weekend. I love my fighting. I've always been a boxing fan, and over the last 6-7 years I've got into Ultimate Fighting, UFC, and a bit of Bellator and stuff like that. And yeah, so I was watching that over the weekend, which was really good. And also I mentioned Godzilla versus Kong last week. Well, what I've been doing is rewatching or catching up with the three films, the trilogy before the new film. So I watched Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, and I've got to watch Godzilla King of the Monsters. So when I've watched that, I'll watch the latest film, and then in the next vid I'll let you know what I think of it. But I've enjoyed the first two actually. I'd seen Kong Island before, Skull Island, but I hadn't seen Godzilla, the first one. And I know a lot of people were a bit mixed on it, but because the main thing was, you don't see Godzilla as much as you should. But I liked it actually. Yeah. So that's what I've seen and watched. In regards to the Tourplan box set from last week, I am going to do a separate unboxing of that because somebody requested it, and also the Evercade. I'm going to do a little piece on that on that same video as the Tourplan unboxing, because X-File requested that as well, because he wants to have a look at the Evercade, so I can just take my time a little bit and show the booklets and stuff. So that's going to be a separate video, what I'll do in the next couple of days, and probably drop it end of this week or maybe a bit before. So that's going to come for the people who wanted the unboxing. General news, over the last few days, Sony have upset a few people, saying that they only want to concentrate on AAA games, and they're not bothered about the other stuff. They just want these 9 out of 10s, and out of the blue they're doing the Last of Us remake, which the remaster's only 8 years old, and the remaster's fantastic, there's nothing wrong with it, so why would you remake it? I don't know. Maybe people want it, I don't know. But I'll be honest, I just think that's a certain money maker, isn't it? So where's Gravity Rush 3? That's what I want to know. And a lot of other titles that, resources could go into making that stuff, couldn't it? Really, rather than Last of Us. One of the best games ever made, granted, but I can play it now. I can play a really good remaster now. Anyway, forget that. Going down another whole bag of worms with that. Okay, so and apparently Days Gone 2 is not happening, because a lot of people are saying because it only got a 7 out of 10 and it weren't on the level of God of War and all that lot. So there's a lot of potential in Days Gone. I thought, yeah, it wasn't a 10 out of 10, but it was a decent game. There was a lot of good stuff about it, and I think a sequel would be very good. I think with that world and stuff, and just bring it in slightly, tighten it up a little bit, and I think a Days Gone 2 would be good, but apparently we're not getting one. So that's that. Okay, so other news. Oh, did you? I don't know if you saw it. Is it? I think it was on the 1st of April, and everyone thought it was an April Fool. But apparently, Sol Cresta, now Moon Cresta, yeah, from Arcade, Terra Cresta. Well, it's the lineage of that. It's going to be Sol Cresta, and if you go on YouTube, you can see a trailer for it, Sol Cresta, and it just looks like a Cresta game. But I like those. I like especially Terra Cresta. But yeah, so that was, and it's by Platinum. And what intrigued me about it was it says Sol Cresta, but it's under the Neo Classic Arcade Series Volume 1. So obviously hopefully we might get some retro style other IPs, and what I like, remake, not remakes, but like sequels to old games, maybe, because it's a Neo Arcade Series Volume 1, Neo Classic, yeah. So anyway, so that was it. But check out the trailer, Sol Cresta, looks really good. Also, another trailer for Alex Kidd in Miracle World. I'm not a big Alex Kidd fan, to be honest. I'm not, but I know a lot of people like it, and it looks alright actually. But I could never get with the gameplay of Alex Kidd when he has like the little, that was his move, wasn't it? And he always get a bit too close to the enemies. So I just hope they do something with that. And it could be pretty decent. I never write nothing off. I always give it a go. And obviously when it comes out, I'll check it out. But I've got to be honest here, I've never been an Alex Kidd fan. But like I say, I know people watch him, so hopefully it'll turn out okay. Okay, that's what we got. Oh yeah, another one. This is related to me pickups. What you'll see near the end of the video. There's a new trailer for Wonder Boy, Asher in Monster World, which is Monster World 4, and that's actually also on the Sega Mega Drive compilation. You can play it on. It came out, was it a couple of years ago? But yeah, the Sega Mega Drive compilation that came out, and Monster World was on that. Monster World 4. But I always get mixed up Wonder Boy, Monster World, because I think Sega owned Wonder Boy, and Hudson owned Monster World, or vice versa. But anyway, it looks good. It looks really good. And I think the team behind it did Monster Boy and the Cursed World, I think. And there's also Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap. I always get mixed up with those companies because they look quite similar with the art style as well. But yeah, that looked really good. In regards to what I've been playing, I've gone back to Darksiders Genesis. It's really good. Because I'm a fan of the Darksiders games. But Genesis, it's like a Diablo style game, but in the Darksiders world and lore. And you play as Strife. You play Strife from War, but Strife's like the new character, and his style of play is what I like. He's at range. He uses guns at range, whereas War is more. You can melee as Strife as well. You can mix it up, but War is like straight out, sword in hand and hacking away. Whereas Strife's like, shooting. So, but I'm really enjoying it, and it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. The levels each level areas are quite big. and there's lots of things upgrade to get, and you create your cores, you give you different powers. It's like, depending on how you want to play it, you can cater it to what you pick up and what areas you want to be strong in, you know, vice versa. It's really good. If you haven't played Darksiders Genesis, and I bet you can get it pretty cheap now, I really recommend it. I got it on the Switch first, and the Switch version's fine. And then I just stopped for a bit, and then PlayStation Now, it went on there, so I downloaded the PS4 version and restarted playing it. So that's what I'm currently playing it on, the PS4. But honestly, the Switch version's decent. I'm comparing them, they've done a good job with the Switch. So obviously the PS4 version's better, but if you're a Switch owner, I definitely advise you get it. It's really good. I've been playing more of Super Mario 3D World. I play a few levels, and then it's like kind of a pick up and play, that one. But you know, it's Super Mario 3D World. It's a classic. You know, what more can you say? There are 2 new games that I bought, digital games. Stormfront is like a top-down Contra. It's really good. It does nothing new, but if you love Smash TV, Total Carnage, Commando, Ikari Warriors, those kind of games, Stormfront, you'll love it. It's over the top. Kind of the art style, it reminds me like Judge Dredd, that type of futuristic, you know, big, you know, Judge Dredd's like the big shoulders and that type of stuff. OTT, really good though. Definitely my type of game, and it's mostly vertical. You kind of there's a horizontalness to it, but it's mostly going up screen. And I'm just trying to think how much. I think it was like $8.99 or something. But check that, because I might be wrong. That's on PS4. I think it's on Switch as well. Also, a little gem of a game. I don't even remember a game called Aqua Kitty. It was like a high score shoot 'em up, but it was going like Defender in a way. You went side to side, picking up, rescuing people, putting them down, and it was a high score attack really. And there was a time limit. I think there was a few different modes, but this one, Astro Aqua Kitty, it's kind of a single player campaign. It's not a high score thing now. It's an actual campaign, big wide levels, and you get like little missions to do, like pick this key up to open this door, help this guy stranded and pick him up, and there's like waves of enemies coming at you. You can also upgrade. You've got different guns, loads of different guns, upgrades for your health, speed, armour, usual stuff. You get passive skills, active skills, and you even start off, you can pick your crew. So you got your pilot, and then you've got your scientist stroke inventor type on your ship, and then someone else. So anything that you pick up, you give to him, and then he makes it, and then you can put it on your ship. It's nothing special. It's not going to blow your socks off. But if you want a good little game, if you like shooters, shmups, I highly recommend it. And it's not too dear either. It's a decent price. I wish I slipped up, because I really, when I get a game, I really should tell you how much they are. I'll do that next time, so you know, is it worth you getting it? You know, because some games are overpriced, some of the indie stuff. So I'll definitely do that next time. Right. I've called this thumb up or thumb down. Now, this might last just for this video, but I talked about Airtight Final 2 last week, and I says that's on my list to get. Now, pleasantly, a few days ago, I checked the Switch shop, and there was a demo for it, and I played it earlier today, Airtight Final 2, and I'm going to give it not a thumb up, not a thumb down, I'm going to give it one of them, because I liked it, but I need to see more of it. Like some demos, you know straight away, boom. This is like, yeah, it's Airtight. I've got the front, I can never know what it's called, you know, that front piece what you can fire off, you've got that there, but it is Airtight. It looks quite nice actually, but, and it seemed okay on the Switch, but, and don't forget it is a demo, so, but yeah, it's one of them at the moment. I need to see more levels, but I like how they've kept the touch from the original, which is you can pick, there's loads of ships to choose from, you can pick the colour of the cockpit and the colour of the ship, you can even put decals on it now. I was messing about with the decals, put like an Ace of Spades on it and stuff, so that's a nice touch. Obviously a lot of that were blocked off because it's a demo, but yeah, I thought I like the decals. I thought, you get into it, get used to a ship that you like, put your decals on it, you know, like what you want and stuff. So yeah, I'll give that. I like decals, get a thumb up. But the game at the moment, I'm giving one of them until I get it, and then I'll give a proper verdict on it when I can spend some time with it proper with it. Right, pickups. So this is what I ordered 2 from eBay, and thankfully I was going to do this video a bit earlier, a few days earlier, but you know the titles. But I was waiting for these to come, these pickups, because I wanted to put them in the vid. So that's why I delayed the video. So I've got 4 Evercade titles. So I'll show them. They're still sealed. So first one is Atari Classics 2. Is it? Yeah, Collection 2. It's got the usuals. I think Yars' Revenge is on there. Centipede. All the usual stuff. So you can see it's still sealed and that. I'm not. No, I thought I'll just leave them sealed, so you know that I'm not pulling a fast one and doing, you just had them behind the thing. No, they're still sealed here. So, Technos. Double Dragon 2, River City Ransom, Super Double Dragon. What's that one? Renegade. Alright, the original Renegade. Do you know, I always thought Renegade with Konami. See, you learn something every day. Yeah, I always thought Renegade with Konami. Which was Technos. Mega Cat Studios Collection 1. The only one that I know on this is Coffee Crisis, because I think you can get them on Switch. I think a lot of these are like, it's a little indie studio, so I think these, I'll have to try it out, but I think these are like newish games from Mega Cat Studios, and it says Collection 1, so expect a Collection 2, I presume. And then Interplay, Earthworm Jim 2, Prehistoric Man, Rad Gravity. But what I'll do, Claymates. But what I'll do is, when I do the opening video, I'll go through the games too. I'll be here all night, but I'll go through each card and tell you what games are on each. So, and if you like, if there's enough on there that you like, obviously you can go and buy them or whatever. So, coming to the end of the video, I've got 2 more to show you. I've already opened these on Friday or Saturday when they come, and I put the cover on. You know, I have the plastic covers on me Mega Drive stuff or whatever, so it makes it look neater. So first one of my favourites, Kid Chameleon. Hard game, still it's a hard game, but with save states on the retro. Hopefully it should make it easier, but I remember I used to get to this level back in the day and just could not get past it. It was the time. It was the timer that always got me. But yeah, it's really good because I try and get now. I just like the because most of the stuff that I want, the PAL stuff that I've got now. So, and I just love the Japanese stuff, especially the artwork. The artwork and everything, and I just prefer them. So, yeah, Chameleon. And then the last one is a game I've already got in PAL, but I love, like I say again, the artwork and stuff. So that's the one that I've already got, which is Wonder Boy in Monster World. So already got that, but this is what I've got. It's the Japanese version, and I only found out today because I was confused, because the game I was telling you about before, that's what the trailer for the Monster Boy, Wonder Boy, Ashy in Monster World, or whatever it's called. It has a 4, so MW4, Monster World 4. But when this came, it's MW3, right? But it also says Wonder Boy V, so Wonder Boy 5. So if you put that sequence, Asher in Monster World, this is after, but it's not, because if you look at the chronology, just go on YouTube and look at the Wonder Boy stroke Monster World chronology. Asher in Monster World is made after this, so I don't get it. And apparently the title for this in Japanese, this is 100%, it's called Wonder Boy 5 Monster World 3. Wonder Boy 5 Monster World 3. I don't get it. You know, it's not like Wonder Boy Asher in Monster World, or Monster Boy Asher in Monster World. It's, yeah, Wonder Boy 5 Monster. So I don't know, but yeah, so that's what I've got. I'm sorry, you know, I'm still working out how to display it, because I've got too near shiny, but so then what I've got so far. Final thing, while I remember, obviously with things opening up, thank God, like shops and stuff, I'm going to try and get over to Vintage Gamer in Aylesloe. I know they're closed on a Monday. I'm going to try and get over there one day this week or next week. It just depends how I'm feeling physically, because I've got chronic pain, so basically it's a day-to-day thing. I just don't know how I'm going to feel. So if I'm okay, thumbs up, I'll try and get over there and get some pickups and stuff, rather than just, you know, eBaying it. You know, I like trying to support, you know, our game shops, because, you know, they've had a really rough time. I mean, everybody's had a rough time, haven't they? Everybody's had a bad time, but, you know, we want our gaming shops to be there, and, you know, they do a great job. They look after the you know, all the classic stuff that we go in and we buy, and it's, you know, we take a lot for granted, don't we, in a lot of ways. And all I'm basically saying is I'm going to try and get over there. If you've got a local, you know, retro gaming shop near you, game shop, if you've got the money and you can, please go support them, because, you know, and because I'm sure that they'd appreciate it, and also you get some cracking games. So yeah, that's my plan. So even when I do, and hopefully get some pickups, I'll put them in either the next video or the following video. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching again. I'm just looking at 25 minutes. I want to try and get these videos to 15 to 20 minutes, because I know your time's precious, and I don't want you boring you, to be honest. But I'm still learning, I'm still finding my feet, so bear with me. Alright, thanks again for watching, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching last week, and like I say, if you watch them, I'll keep doing them. Alright, thank you very much, God bless, bye bye.